Come, come, young one. Let me share with you the tale of the Smiths. Many eons ago, a race of beings called the Forgeborn were brought into this world. They were wild and fierce, and they roamed the world seeking carnage. A village in the land of Foroman became the subject of destruction, until the Smiths, who were strong and cunning, came to their aid. Unprepared, the Forgeborn were wounded, and set out to spread the word to their brothers and sisters, who decided to test the might of the Smiths. In preparation, the Smiths gave the villagers armor, weapons, and the training required to defeat them. Thanks to the Smiths' guidance and wares, the Forgeborn were doomed to spend their days in captivity. Now that they had their newfound freedom, the villagers were finally able to expand their domain and to create kingdoms that were ruled by the Council of the Master Smiths. With focus elsewhere, the Forgeborn took advantage of the people's complacency and worked together to fabricate a weapon of their own design. Who was a near-perfect replica of a Mastersmith, was made to become a member of the Council of Mastersmiths and to disrupt the progress they had made. In no time, disagreements arose and the kingdoms were split. Thus became the Solorsmiths of the North, the Ironsmiths of the East, and the Shadowsmiths of the West. With their alliance in shambles, the Forgeborn were able to escape their bonds and were released, taking new forms to immerse themselves in this new world. But do not be afraid, young one. There is yet another tale that says we shall be saved by a new smith who will unite the kingdoms and defeat the Forgeborn once more. Oh, so the story goes.
What's good? Yo, welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. Welcome on in. Welcome. How are we doing today, Black? Not too bad, dude. Not too bad. I got an award. Today at my job, and after working there for 10 years is the first time I've ever gotten one, which is kind of cool. I didn't really, what's kind of crazy is that, like, compared to the other things I've done there, it's definitely not like the most strenuous thing I've done, but this was the one that worked out, which I don't really understand, but I blame bureaucracy. Like a stinky face? No. Oh, okay. I thought you like looked down and saw I was taking off my shoes. Like, stank feet, motherfucker. Oh, Jesus Christ. I also think I'm having a stroke today. I think I'm having a stroke right now. Congrats on the reward. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. Also, Hannah got us some fucking food. We got some the smoothie with a little bit of a Chipotle flatbread. Yes, thank you. and a banana. So I'm excited. It's super tasty. The bureaucracy is the bane of industry. I agree. It is pretty poo-poo caca. I've done so much for them, and kind of crazy that this is the first time doing it. But at least something happened from it. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm just gonna take it as a W and move forward. I think that's just kind of like where my mindset has been with a lot of this type of stuff, is that I just like, you know what? I know that this is not usually it's probably not the healthiest mindset, but I'm just kind of like expecting the least. And then whenever something happens, it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. You know, that's pretty cool. Also a big fucking, so something just came in today, and I got an update, the number on the tracker here on the right-hand side. Let's see. Hold on. I got to update this. So now our new total for the car goal is up to I think it's this. Is it this? Hold on. I set a reminder for myself. I don't know if it actually popped up. Fuck. Shit. I think it's no, it's not this. It's this. Fuck. Hold on. Wait. I'm getting my numbers mixed up. 1 second. Yep, I know. Hold on. Was there a pay bump or money donation with this award? No, but I got a shiny medal. Oh, what is this? I got a little medal and a piece of paper that has my name on it, which is pretty cool. It's the first official award that I've gotten. You know what I mean? Like, I've gotten some other pieces of paper before, but this one actually has a little medal with it. Wait, did it save it? It did save it. Yo, look at the cargo. Hold on. Let me hop over here. There you go. Yo, look at this thing, dude. We'll zoom in on this. Oh, well. But you can see it. Look at that. 95%, dude. We're at 95% right now on the goal. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. Might as well be a pizza party. It's a shiny pizza. It's a very shiny pizza, though. You know, you gotta keep that in mind. It's not just a normal everyday pizza. This one's got, like, some glitz and glam to it, you know? It's like a bougie pizza. So, would it have been nice to be a pay bump? Totally. But, also better than not having anything at this point for me, which is usually the course of action. Nice little pat on the back. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can convince Justin to hop in here. In Marvel Rivals again? A little bit. I'm trying to just focus on having a good time. Justin said he's debating on grinding again, which I totally understand. Totally get where he's coming from. Oh my God. I am eating. I am eating right now. They're trying to kill me. Filthy.
Wait a sec.
Wait a sec. What am I waiting for? Filthy. Thank you. Holy shit, dude. Filthy's going to the top of the fucking list, bro. Thank you so fucking much. Can we get some, like, fuck yous in chat for Filthy, dude? Holy shit, dude. I don't know, man. This shit's crazy. Fuck.
Now it's 24K.
So sweet, it's not sweet. He's after my toes. This man just wants toes. Sweetness has nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing. Let me see them digits, fairy boy. You see? He's just after toes. Hannah says no, you're not allowed, Filthy. You're not allowed. Hold on. All right. I gotta update the model. All right, Filthy. He both looked at each other at the same time. Just like... Twinning. Filthy, you son of a bitch. What's up, Chud? I'm trying to see if Justin will get freaky and experiment with some new characters. I have not textured this man's feet. I just realized that he has no feet texture or hand texture. I really did myself dirty on this. That's fine. Toe beans. I need to add toe beans. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm fucking up. There's a lack of toe beanage right here. Where do I want this thing? Put it right here. Okay, how do I do this? I forgot how I do this actually. Is it this? It's a nice little thing. Ooh, here we go. What do I have to do for this? Do I have to just, do I have to do this? I don't know. I don't know how to add this. Base color? Ah, here we go. Filthy, do you want the 62 or no? Do you want the 62 in there, or do you prefer it without it? It's fine without? All right. Where's this thing at? How do I do this? I've never done this before, so I'm trying to learn as I go here. Let's see, warp projection, that's fine. How do I scale it down? I've never done this before. How do I... No? Oh, here? Here it is. Okay. There we go. There we go. Right. Do something like that right there. Feel like it probably needs to be this. There we go. Is that hidden well enough? Yeah, it's hidden well enough. There we go, Filthy. You've earned your spot. Is this canon now? It's something. Bam. Save. There you go, Filthy. You've earned your spot. And it crashed the fucking... This is what I'm talking about. Every time I try to incorporate toe beans in anything, it crashes my shit. Every time. It's crazy. Twitch hates toes, dude. You are now art. Congratulations. New fundraiser, this space for red tattoo. That'd be funny. So I'm trying to finish my dinner. Dinner time? Dinner time. Ooh. Hey, what's good, Box? How you doing, dude? I don't see Tony or Justin getting on. What do we want to do? Seems like it, amigo. Do we... Hey, fuck off. Go, 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 go. Not for you. Do we do... Do we do otter stuff or do we do rival stuff? What do you guys want? I don't see Justin here. I don't see Tony here. Both of them said that they'd be down, but it seems like neither of them are here right now. Extremely late, Metastic. Do 7 Hail Marys. Oh, dude, chicken and waffles go so hard. Could do otter stuff until they got on. That's true. I don't think Justin's getting on. It seems like he's kind of like a little burnt on rival stuff, which again, can't blame him for it. And I just haven't gotten a message back from Tony yet. So I don't know about that. What's good, Rye? Toe beans and rivals. I kind of want to start working on the, if we do start working on them, we're going to start adding some, like, fur stuff to the boy. But I don't know. Good job, Mr. Metastic. Now you can speak. How you doing today? What you up to today, Rye? We keep on forgetting to have the meeting. You be spamming Apex Legends because you're having fun? I feel like last time I played, like, it was an okay time. Like, I had fun playing with homie, but not, like, it wasn't because of the Apex? You know what I mean? Like, Apex was kind of just, huh? No more naked mole rat is a good thing? I think so. I think it's a pretty solid thing if we could get that fixed up. I definitely need to come back to this eventually to be able to add in some different texture for the hands and feet, because that's fucking, like, awful. But I'll get there eventually. Damn. So you've been playing a fuck ton of Ash lately? You killing it, dude. You haven't played Apex in a while? You still love that game when it came out? Me too. I've loved it for a while, but whew, it's hard to get back into it. Hell yeah, Cameron. Get you some. I actually need to put it away. Weird. God damn it. Do I have to keep on doing this, bro? There we go. Okay. Now the chat should pop up in the right place. Kind of vibing with that background music. It's nice, right? A little bit of The Weeknd with some Daft Punk. I can dig it. You played so much as Mirage, Revenant, and Watson. What did you play? I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. Oh, shit. Cancel. Fuck. Where's this getting exported to? Body. It needs to be Blender. I went there. Okay. Export. Last time you played was over a year ago. Pretty sure. Yeah. Decent amount of things have probably changed. No, that's fair, Mr. Fantastic. That is totally fair. You're going to play D&D on Saturday, going into a boss fight. It's going to be tough. Good luck, good luck. I don't think I've never done a boss fight for D&D stuff. I played like one session before, and we played for like 10 minutes. We were supposed to play like the entire night, but then we just kept on fucking around and doing everything but that shit. We just wound up talking pretty much the entire fucking time, and eventually got Taco Bell and then passed out. And then we woke up early in the morning, which was a bad fucking call, and played some D&D. Finally. And it was just like not great. You could never get into Apex. You tried, but you found it hard. That's fair. It's fair. It's hard to be able to get into certain things like that. You want to set up an online D&D session with your friends, but I think I need an extra party member. I mean, we got a whole Discord full of people. Okay. So let me put a vote out in the chat real quick. We're going to do a poll. Poll. What to do? Rivals Otter. All right, you guys vote in this poll that's going to be at the top of the chat. Vote in the poll that's at the top of the chat. TikTok, you guys can't see the poll. I guess you guys won't have the poll. Sorry. How do I do it on here? Bam, poll. What to do? Rivals Otter. All right. Twitch and YouTube. You guys vote in that poll there at the top of the chat. Vote in that poll so I know what we're going to be doing. Yo, what's good, Jacob? Option 3, live stream making tacos. You don't want to see me make a taco. The ingredients would never make it to the taco. I'm happy to see your new homie on stream. Me too, dude. Me too. I love that everyone has just been calling it the little homie. It's making me happy. Because he is just the little homie. What are the votes looking like right now? Oh, it's super neck and neck. Filthy? I will still time you out. Option 4, convince Smith to get more into D&D. I'll probably do like some stuff at some point. brother. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have Otter vote on Twitch and YouTube. Okay. I can do that. I like that. I feel like we need a fun video game soundtrack to listen to. What's a fun video game soundtrack to listen to? Oh, yeah, Metastic. I mean, I can answer questions on both. Ooh, Cuphead? Let's see if how this winds up sounding.
Well, Cuphead and his pal Mugman, they like to roll the dice.
Doom Eternal, that's also a good one. Don't do Nintendo music. This isn't Nintendo music. It's Cuphead. Are you familiar with Cuphead?
And now they're fighting for their lives on a mission fraught with dread.
According to your therapist, you need to get out more. So any suggestions on how to join something similar to a D&D league? Oh, dude. I mean, I don't know where you are, right? But there's so many places typically around that are like card shops or game shops, different things like that, right? Clearly, if you have enough money to be able to afford a therapist, then that means that you must have enough money to be able to afford Warhammer. So, you know, you could always take that route. The Cuphead DLC is so good. I'm down to try it out for right now. If we want to switch it up and everything, we'll just, you know, you guys make the request. It just has to be a video game thing, so that way we don't get it, like, banned kind of thing. You know, you feel me? Ooh. Okay, I really don't know how to maneuver. Excuse me, sorry. I don't know how to maneuver Blender with a tablet very well. So it might seem a little janky at the moment. I am trying though. Okay, so that's how I rotate. That's how I'm gonna move. Is how I zoom in. Okay. Okay, so what we're doing right now is we're painting on a map to tell where we want the hair to go. That's the idea. Oh, also at some point I want to try playing some Night Rain with Reedy. I think it'd be fun. I was about to suggest Warhammer. Yeah, definitely look into stuff like that, Buckeye. It's a good way for you to be able to, like, interact with people in an environment that will also be very open to your stuff. You know what I mean? Especially if you go into it and, like, just, like, even just mentioning, hey, I'm new and I have no idea what I'm getting into. People love to, teach people how to do their things. You know what I mean? So get into something like that. That'd be huge. Yo, Jacob and Katie, thank you guys so much for the gifts on TikTok. What's good, Katie? What you been up to? There's a Warhammer cafe near you. Ooh. You love Warhammer lore, game, and shows, but not the minis? Why not the minis? Oh, it definitely makes sense, Buckeye. I'm right there with you, bro. I think you got this. I think you do. Okay, I gotta figure out how to make this look like this. This is gonna be very challenging. But I think we can do it. I think we're gonna start off, so I have the face one. We're gonna start off by coloring in these points here. Let's just start off by, like, getting a general mask going. And I can take it off as we need it. Okay, so right now, this area here needs stuff going on. So I'm just gonna paint these areas in. So I'm looking at the different hair lengths here to try to determine how I need to put it on his face. It feels like it kind of goes up here a little bit and like up on the brows. But then it slowly starts turning into not that hair, right? So something like this. Add a heart shape on his chest. For why? I'm being threatened right now. I'm being threatened. I'm being threatened. This is a cry for help. Help me. SOS. Save our streamer. Oh, what? What did you say? She's disgusting. Love you too. You nasty. You nasty. She thinks she can get me food and then be nasty. That's crazy. But it worked. You quit your job yesterday? Fuck yeah, get the fuck out of there. I've been trying to convince my girlfriend to do the same thing. Quit your job. So worth it? I agree. Waifu Blacksmith? Am I the waifu? Or is this the waifu? Get your Glock? I do have it. Always prepped and ready. I don't know if it's going to be a Glock in the update, though. It might be something else. I don't know. I think this is kind of more deagly as it is, you know? I just call it the Glicky because it sounds funny. I don't know, like, I don't think there's like a funny thing to say for a Glock, or sorry, for a Deagle. It's just Deagle. A slingshot? How am I supposed to, like, scare people with a slingshot? Like, Bart Simpson style? El Barto? El Ottero? I'm into it. But I think I need the Glicky. People are threatened by the Glicky. I feel like, although to be fair, I feel like if I did see someone with a slingshot out in the public, like threatening people, I definitely wouldn't want to go that direction. I feel like I'd still probably choose that direction over someone who had, like, a Glock just out there doing their shit, but it's not that far off, you know what I mean? El Toro, I like it. Someone trademark it real quick while I'm busy. There we go. Make this all nice and clean and smart. Thank you. Have you seen the speed of an old biblical slingshot can fire? It's like a F1 car, isn't it? There you go. Okay, so I know it doesn't go in the eyes here, so I'm definitely going to have to clear that out. But I think we're getting somewhere. There we go. That works. I like it. I like it. Okay, I have it slightly in the nose here. It looks like, you know what he looks like right now? He looks like this motherfucker right here. Hold on. It's the same thing. It looks just like this motherfucker right here. You gonna see a Jabberwocky? A Jabberwocky? No, I look like this cat. Okay. So I think that's all the little tiny hairs. I think that's all the little tiny hairs, right? In this kind of area here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Is there a blur function? There is. Oh, it's a soften. Let me try this out. Oh, my computer does not like it though, at all. Let's do brush size. Oh man, it really does not like this. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. That's a bad idea. That's such a bad idea. Okay, I'm gonna turn the strength down quite a bit. And I'm gonna turn this on too. And we're just kind of gonna like blend this in a little bit, you know what I mean? I think this is probably gonna be the play here. There we go. We're just kind of making sure that he has some like little hairs growing here, but nothing too crazy. We don't want to make it over the top here if we can help it. Oh. No. It's kind of a rough mode to work in overall. Does my PC turn into a spacecraft? Oh, dude, you have no idea. You have no idea. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fans plus 3 on the graphics card. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like if I didn't have the gate on my mic whenever I was working on stuff like this, or even just playing certain games, like even Rivals will do that shit, which I find absolutely insane that Rivals can do that to my computer. Like, Rivals is so unoptimized, it's crazy. It's kind of crazy how unoptimized Rivals is. You figure a game that's running with the art style that has, it could take certain liberties to be able to save on system resources, and it just fucking does not, dude. It is super rough. I bet PC enters hyperspace when he boots Rivals up. It actually does. I'm not like, no exaggeration. It takes so much out of my computer every time that happens. It's crazy. Okay, I think this looks pretty good as far as where we're putting the hair there. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do a new layer here. And we're gonna call this body hair. Okay. Density. There we go. Okay, we're gonna do this body hair density 4096 by 4096 and create a new image. And then we're gonna switch this over to body hair density. There we go. And now I can start doing the rest of this stuff here, which is pretty much everything. Arc was brutal to your PC, was it? I never really played a whole lot of it, to be honest with you. Never really wound up playing a whole lot of Arc. I tried to get into it a bit, but I don't know, I just really couldn't. I'm just not a huge survival game guy, though, you know? Are you asking me who I play as in Night Rain? I haven't played it yet. I've heard good things about it, but I haven't actually played it. I will say, I heard that there's a character that's just like Sekiro. Like, pretty much like... like bar for bar, basically just Sekiro in the game. And that is gonna be the character I play, if that's true. If there's a character that's just Sekiro in this game, I'm gonna play it. Like I love that game. I love that game so much. You know what I've actually been playing off stream? So I have a Steam Deck. And I wound up having like some games that I just don't really play on stream much, but I do just play in general. And I've been playing a lot of different like games on there to try to just like whenever I'm just like passing the time or something like that, you know, gotta wait for a haircut to happen or gotta wait for something to render or, you know, any of that type of shit, right? I'll usually just hop on that real quick and like get some games out, etc., right? I just recently beat Salt and Sanctuary, which I played a bit before, but I never beat it. So now I actually have beaten it. Pretty fun, pretty solid. I liked it. But I've also been playing, like, so after I beat that, I started playing Blasphemous, and that's been pretty fun. I think that there's certain bits about it that feel a little clunky that I'm not a fan of, but overall pretty enjoyable so far. Did you hear about the new Xbox handheld? I did hear about it. I'm not gonna lie to you though, I just don't like, I'm just skeptical, you know what I mean? I'm just really skeptical. Because the Steam Deck is so good. Like, what is the point of getting the Xbox handheld? I guess, you know? That's just where my head's at. Like, why would I get the Xbox handheld? Not even if, with the Steam Deck being an available thing, right? Banger music on? Yeah, the Cuphead soundtrack. What's happening, Marlon? Have you played Diver Dave? Really good on the Steam Deck? I haven't. What type of game is that, Zilla? I've seen it. I actually got reached out to play it early, and I just didn't wind up doing it. I don't know why I didn't. I didn't really understand what the game was. I think that's why. I kind of expected them to go full software. What do you mean? I mean, maybe. It kind of depends on how good it works, pal, you know? Have you done the toe beans yet? I've not. I'm still working on it. I haven't really done, like, a lot of the texturing for that type of stuff. I put a little base layer down of texturing, but I still need to go through and add in some of those other little pieces. It's just going to be, like, me bouncing back and forth for the most part, you know what I mean? You gonna make a burger? Love that. You got Valve Index controllers? You got fingies? Oh, hell yeah. How is it? How are the, like, how is that VR stuff? The newer stuff. I I have like an old VR thing. I have always wanted to play Beat Saber. You know what I really want? I've been bringing this up a lot, so I'm sure I'm gonna get like some looks about it when I bring it up. But I really have been wanting to get an iPad Pro. I've been really wanting to get an iPad Pro lately because like I see people being able to do stuff in ZBrush, which is like what we use to be able to sculpt this model with. And I've seen like so many different like apps. So like a lot of the stuff I wind up looking into is story writing and shit like that. I see so many different apps that they have on the store to be able to make that an easier thing and keep it all organized. That I keep on looking at. I'm like, this might be worth it, bro. This might be worth taking a look at. You know what I mean? I'm considering getting one. I think it'd be kind of cool. Be able to have all those like really start writing stories whenever kind of thing, just because I have that there and available, especially because it has the add-on for the keyboard and shit. Which I write so much better on a keyboard than I do just like by hand. You know what I mean? Barely noticed how close you are to the car. Dude, we're so close. We're so fucking close, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. Super excited, dude. Super fucking excited.
I'm the devil's right-hand man. I can't let you pass, cause you ain't done everything. Bring me those contracts, come on, bring them to the king.
We're getting close, man. We're getting close. The magic keyboard, yeah. Are you gonna write the story of the Smiths? Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's always been a part of the plan. The way that I have it in my head is that I need to. The first thing I'm gonna write is essentially like the story of how the Forgeborn came about. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I will. I'm trying to figure out what order I want to write the things in. You know what I mean? Like, do I want to write it chronologically? Do I want to write it out of order? How do I want to do it? Obviously, a big source of inspiration for me has been Tolkien, right? Like the way that Tolkien has his stuff coming out, had his stuff come out, was super inspirational. I just don't think a lot of people are going to be super interested, and I don't know, maybe they would. Maybe they would. It's just such a drastic jump in narrative that maybe it's not smart to go that route first, you know, writing about the Forgeborn and how they came to be. So my original thought was I just want to write... is anybody here familiar with the Canterbury Tales? I was really kind of like dug the Canterbury Tales. And it kind of just had me like thinking in that realm, essentially, of writing my own kind of version of that for the Smiths, you know, where it's not directly that, right? But like in the sense of, let me write about the people who live in For Omen, right? Just write about some notable figures and shit that exist there. I think it would be kind of like cool, a way to be able to explore the world and build it out naturally. And it would just be a bunch of short stories. The big thing is like, I don't want to instantly hop into writing. The way that my head works, right, is I don't want to instantly hop into writing a novel. You feel me? I don't want to instantly hop into writing like a full like trilogy kind of thing for the Smiths, that like the Tale of the Smiths thing that I feel like it deserves. But I want to still make it where it's something that people would want to be like interested in reading. And I feel like that's where that type of stuff comes in. Like small stories of chivalrous knights and interesting people, essentially, you know, like it'd still be like adventures and stuff like that that happen in For Omen, and it kind of like brings things about, right? And then like, especially the cool part about that is that you'd start to like notice certain places being relevant throughout the stories, right? Like for instance, one of the places that's like relevant in a lot of the stories is the Hammer's Haven, right? Which is also a place in the Discord. It's an inn in For Omen, and it's a relevant part of like of the stories that are in For Omen. Like people visit it all the time, kind of thing. And I think it would just be kind of cool to see how it all comes about. You know what I mean? Maybe not like how the Hammer's Haven started, but just like, oh, hey, this is a place that this person visited when they went on this adventure kind of thing, or this is how this person came about. And overall, just like kind of talking about other pieces to it as well, right? Because Barite forms his own like group, right? He forms his own, I don't want to say it's a faction because it's not a faction, but he forms his own like thing And I would love to explore that in a more natural way, as opposed to just being like, oh yeah, it's this thing here. You know what I mean? And just have it where you write stories about the people who are a part of that thing. You know what I mean? There's a new fighting game that goes to the beat of music. I did see that, actually. I did see that as well. I'm actually just gonna like take the hands out of this and then add like their own thing, essentially. Just because of how complicated the hands are, and it probably doesn't need to have the same fur as the rest of the body there. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense, you know? There you go. Something more like this. Oh, shit. There we go. Just cut those guys out of the equation here for right now. I'll come back to it. There we go. Sorry. I am Plex. I am. So much work. Oh yeah. There's a lot of work that needs to get done for this for sure. But I embrace it the best I can, you know. I try to just have a good time with it. I can't believe this is still Cuphead. What you up to, dude? Yeah, this right here needs to be different fur anyway. Oh. Gotta get creative with some of these angles here because it keeps on painting on everything else. There you go. Oop. Go. I like it. Oop. Back here. Nice. That's no fun, Plex. Why are you playing it if you don't like it, man? Or if you're hating the life playing it? Competition is healthy. Hope it brings out the best in both. What's that? Marvel and Invincible are putting out fighting games next year? Ah. Is that the tavern where I always post food pics in? No, that's just the tavern. I don't really have a name for it right now. It might be something I work out with Mirai when we actually go through and do the things. But at the moment, yeah, there's no rhyme or reason for that in particular. I do need to come up with something for it. I just don't have an answer for it right now. I see Tolkien stuff has developed pretty organically from small to large. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of like what I want to do here with it, right? Like my idea behind it is I want to be able to like the idea of the timeline that, well, not timeline, but like the course that I want to take for it, right? Is that I would love to start off with, I want to start off like small, right? And then go big, right? And then return to a medium, right? If that makes any sense? Kind of like a route like this. Sounds really good to me. In the sense of like, I would do, I'd start off with some short stories, right? And then those short stories would lead into maybe like a little 2D kind of game thing, right? And then from there, that's when I'd start and try to work on the trilogy thing. Oh, these are not placed correctly. So like I'd start off with the short stories, then probably make like a game or two, right? A couple like 2D little game things. And then, but there's like these short stories would be a bunch of little short stories, right? Then I'd move on to the couple of like 2D games. Then I'd write the trilogy, which is a lot bigger of a thing. And then this would be the big game right here. This would be the huge Smith game thing here. And then this right here would probably wind up being the, this right here would probably wind up being more of like the final book. You know what I mean? Oh, that's fair, Plex. that's a fair reason to get into it. I think a lot of fantasy writers are often excited to put everything about their setting down immediately and overbog the plot. Yeah, I agree. And that's why I feel like I want to like put it where it deserves to be. You know what I mean? It's one of those like, if you, there's going to be a lot of information and you're going to be able to understand the story if you want to just go and read like the trilogy or something like that, or just play the game. But a lot of other things wind up making sense if you read the other stuff, right? Like, for instance, one of my favorite examples of that, right, is you have, what was it, Cirith Ungol? Is it Cirith? Yeah, you have Cirith Ungol, right, which is the location that Sam and Frodo are brought to when by Gollum, right, in order to get into Mordor, right? Now, when you look at it, you're just like, oh, all right, yeah, they went to Cirith Ungol, sure, right? But if you know the history about it, you hear that and you instantly go, oh shit. But if you don't know the history, you're just like, okay, it's just another fucking place that they're gonna go to, right? And then you're surprised, like, oh my god, that's so crazy. What? Why is that stuff there? But Cirith Ungol, right? I forgot what Cirith is. I think it's just tower, right? But Ungol, right, is actually the Ungoliant. And Ungoliant is a giant fucking lady spider that eats light. You know what I mean? Like, so of course that whole area is going to be full of spiders because it's like Ungoliant's children, right? It's a Shelob. Sorry, yeah, Shelob. It's her fucking, it's her children or shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's all the child of Shelob, which comes from Ungoliant. Like, it's just, you know this if you read the stories, but even if you don't read and know that this is the thing, you're still going to enjoy the story. You know what I mean? Ungol is like some near deity, if I remember. Yeah, basically, she's this fucking huge spider that eats like light and shit. She ate a Silmarillion, bro. That's crazy. That's like some of the embodiment of light itself from the fucking, you know, like, that's crazy to think about. That's so crazy. Her webs just darken the world. I don't think it really ever goes into where she came from. She just came from the darkness, you know? Still, she's scary. She's super scary. Really impressive. But it's little things like that that I enjoy. And I think it's when it's done right. What's good, Zero? Do the baby spiders also eat light? No, I don't think so. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they're scared off by light. Probably is, I mean, I don't know directly, but it probably comes from that stuff. Like the fact that Ungoliant ate that and they're scared of light. Like there's a link there. Makes you want to go play Shadow of Mordor? I've yet to play it. Yet to play it. There's an aspect of possible Lovecraftian monsters in Tolkien. You know, I never thought about it. They're so close together. Like I love Lovecraft stories. Huh. 1890. 1890. Dude, they were born in like the same time. Isn't that crazy? They were born at like the same time. So you have 1892 and then 1890 to 1937 to 1973. He died early, bro. Holy shit. He was not alive for very long. I did not know that. 1890, 1892. That's a crazy difference in age. You're missing out, man. That's what I'm told. That's what I'm told. I played it. Okay, to be fair, I did play it a little bit, but it was so repetitive that I kind of just stopped playing it. So I never just really got into it, you know what I mean? Tolkien mentioned some weird indescribable monsters that are super deep within the earth. Yeah. I wonder how much of an influence it would have been, considering that they were like right with each other. You know who was who worked very close in with Tolkien is C.S. Lewis. Whole lot of stuff there. You recently got obsessed with the morbid side of Star Wars. Darth Nihilus is my favorite Star Wars character now. I feel like I had a favorite character, and I don't remember who it was. I can't remember off the top of my head. There's a couple cool characters though, for sure. Tolkien and Lewis had a love-hate relationship. Oh yeah, but they played like off of each other a lot, which is cool. Historically looking at it, you know. Okay, I did this. Let's focus up for a second. I'm going all over the fucking place. Hold on. All right, let's bring this boy back here. Let's go back to the modeling tab. Uh-oh, is it frozen? Oh, there we go. Okay. Save it real quick. Oh, let's get into this. Yo, you know what I just realized? Because of what Filthy did, we are less than 1,000 away from the goal. It just clicked in my head. That's crazy, bro. Holy shit. Thank you so much, man. I'm sorry, but thank you, dude. That's fucking insane. Okay. So I have this guy here. We need to add some hair to this dude because he is freaky looking. So let's do that real quick. Let's do, how do I want to do this? So we need to add some hair to him. Let's drag this here. Let's do a new, I'm trying to remember what I have to do. I'm probably gonna have to open up some tutorial stuff again to really remember what it is, but just in case here. Okay, so we have this guy selected, and then let's add empty hair, and let's start getting to work on that part. There we go. We'll do this. Let's do an add here. Okay, it's very spiky. Let's do strand right now. And it's very long strands. Let's also let's delete this actually. Wait, can I? Does this work here? Hold on, if I do this, can I do this? Oh no, it just still draws it. Okay, that's not good. Pull it back. Let's turn on symmetry. Turn this on as well for right now. Let's add one in here. Length, let's do 0.03. See what that looks like. Yeah. Okay. Should we do the face first or the body first? No, you're good, foul play. I'm glad that you enjoyed it, dude. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. It was like super obvious with the way that he did it. You can do the same thing with Harry Potter. My buddy was trying to tell me about the Harry Potter game today. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's do point. 02. Let's see how this looks. Okay, that's not too bad. I think we can make that work. Okay, let's start getting some of this stuff laid out here. So let's put one here. Just kind of like getting an idea of how I want this to be at. I'm actually gonna get the density brush. Does that work? Not great. I guess we'll just add it in individually. That's fine. You think do the face first? You think that'd be better? It's just kind of a trickier part. This stuff is a little bit less so. Let's see how we do this. Okay, I'm gonna get some of these guys going here around the snout. Let's do the same thing around the eyes as well. Let's get it like right here. Oh, you know what? This is also way too long though. I need to reduce this down quite a bit. Let's do that. This is gonna need to be like, let's try 01. That's better, I think. Does it need to be even less? Maybe even less. Like 05? That might be a little bit better. It definitely needs to be less so as well. Count? What if we do more? Does that add more? Oh, okay. Okay, let's just draw some general ones then. That should be fine. So let's get rid of these. Let's draw some general ones down. Sorry, I'm trying to like remember how to do this again. It's been a while since I have done it. I feel like that's just way too many. You know? I'm trying to keep it relatively light, just to make it a little bit easier for me to be able to control as I need to. These are just guides, right? So this is not actually how many hairs he's going to have. It's just giving me some guides to be able to work with so I can direct how I want the hair to go. And I don't want to do too many because I don't want it to overload too much as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, we are, DK. Oh, you know what I wanted to do as well? Actually, hold on. Let's go back to object mode. Let's turn this guy off for a second. Oh, wait. Shit. I kind of like to do the toughest first. That might help you out with. It might help you out with doing the rest too. Maybe. Do you know how to rig it as well? Yes and no. You're still working on this? Yes. Yes and no. I do, but I also don't. I was trying to see if there's a way that I could like bump that up a little bit more, but I don't think that there really is. To be honest. And give it a little bit more of a lip going on right now. This might be a bad call. I might undo it, but we'll see what it looks like. Just because I like how it looks on the character here. Like, he has this kind of, like, he has that lip right there, and I really like that. I'm trying to see if I could do that with this guy as well here. I just don't know if it's going to look weird. Wait. Oh, it's all these parts here. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's actually not too bad, I don't think. Probably need to tone down some of the stuff. There we go. I like him having like a little bit of a lip going on. Maybe that's too much though. Or maybe it's just misplaced kind of thing. Did you start over? Is this a different otter from the other day? It's the same dude. I'm just actually like adding stuff to him now. I'm going through and adding like the fur and stuff to him. I don't think that's too bad. Gonna be crazy when you start rigging this to talk. Oh yeah. Like I said, I have a general understanding of how that works, but I don't want to like say that I know for a fact, because there's definitely some stuff I do and don't know. You know what I mean? There you go. Bring that in just a slight bit. Raise it up. There we go. That way the fur can actually just go around that, but it gives me a little bit of a lip here to be able to talk with. I like that. Oh, man. Okay, let's save this. I've been adding like little bits and pieces here and there to really like bring it more to life. After this, you'll be hired to work on a movie? I hope not. Still working on this, of course. Takes a while to be able to make good stuff. I could just like half-ass it, but and then have something quick. But you know, what's the point then? Because I'll make a couple of things and I'll realize, hey, I could do that better. And then it actually does come out better. There you go. I think that's not too shabby. I might add a couple more right here. Just to add some additional guides. Oh, it maybe needs a little bit more here on the neck. There we go. Something like this. Might wind up increasing the length, but for right now, I think that looks fine. I think in a few years, he's probably going to make another one. Who knows? Who knows? I know that this won't be the final one, but I don't know if I'll be making the next one. If I do make the next one, then it will be... It would have to really be worth it. If I were to have another little dude, it would probably be made by someone who does it professionally. Because maybe at that point, I'd have the money to be able to pay for someone to do it. which would also be really nice, to be honest with you. It would be nice if I could have someone else do this part, but that shit's expensive, man. Your boy ain't made of money here. Cursed he is at the moment, yeah. Community submitted orders. I like it. Okay, let's get the comb out here. And let's start combing this guy. Ooh, is it working? Huh. Why is it acting weird? Weird. Will it comb better with this? It will. It's odd. I don't know why that other comb just like never works for me. Sure, I'm just doing something wrong, but I don't know what it is. So we know that this hair needs to come up here. This needs to go around. This needs to come down here. There we go. And then this needs to come up here. And it all kind of leads into the ear almost. Then this needs to get split in half, but come down here. There we go. Why are you not moving? Weird. Okay, I need to mess with that. Go. Brush these downward. Might have to change some of the way that these are interacting, but for the time being, it should be fine. Have this curl around here. There you go. I need to get it off the scar too, but I'll wait for that. So it comes to the a little bit more of a refinement stage, you know what I mean? Got a mustache. I'm sure that some of them would have a mustache, right? There you go. There we go. Okay, so I have not done this before, so I'm interested to see if this actually is going to work. If I add and interpolate hair curves, and I do it to the surface of this, and the UV map I use for it is density. How do I do this? Oh, is it this? Oh, maybe it's this. Face. Okay, do 400? Did I do something wrong? I feel like I did something wrong. Courier, thank you so much for the rose, dude. I appreciate it. All this work on the model, you're gonna have to play VR chat. I don't think it will probably. It probably won't work in VR chat, to be honest with you. Thank you for the roses, Courier. Plus, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I would do well in VR chat. I really don't think I'd do well in VR chat. From the stuff I've ever seen about VR chat, it looks like mad uncomfortable. It looks really like uncomfortable to be in that. It just feels like there's a lot of weird shit that happens in VR chat. In honor that can Smith, in honor that can Smith. Huh, why is this not working? Do I have the wrong thing? Cycles? If I do it to strip, will it work then? Doesn't seem to. Oh, is it the density? No. Okay, I need to pull up the tutorial again. I need to figure out how to do this thing. Let's see, videos. So how did he do it?
All right, so now we are getting, so firstly, I'm air system, and then...
Okay, so he put it all on the thing.
Selection. So first we
And then he drew in some guides.
It is single hair. Hold it, you can add it, and select this 6. You honestly, not all the hairs are going the maps pretty. You need to select that texture you just created. So go up to
Thank you, Blue
texture
Shell.
slots, switch from material to single image, and then select your texture.
We're a little off the map with the bingo
Now
card.
start to paint
Jose.
white where
What are
we
these
want
models
the
for?
hair
It's going to replace this guy
so
up here.
Pretty much where the guides are now.
I'm going to bring him into Unreal Engine to do that.
Go in with hair, the one that we just painted, and under the surface UV map, just select our hair UV map.
Oh, that's what I think I fucked up. Okay. That's what I think I fucked up. Fuck. What was the map called? Shit. Okay, so I have the curves here. What is this map? Oh, wait. I have the wrong otter on. This is what I needed. Okay, maybe that's why? Maybe that's why I had the issue? Let's see. I forgot where the UV map is here. I feel like it was in here. Here we go. UV maps. UV map underscore hair. Okay, so if I go here, that. It feels like it still didn't work. Am I not understanding something? He has a 1000 density. I just don't feel like I see it. You know? Do I have to be in solid mode? Thank you, Justin. We need a ceremony for who? Oh, a send-off ceremony. I'm not opposed to it. Probably have something working out. I'd be down to see a game. It'd be nice, Miggy. It'd be nice. Just gotta work on it. 2D Otter has served his time. I'm ready for the upgrade. I don't understand. Oh. Is that it? No, it's not. I don't understand why it's not working.
You select. Then add another modifier under guides and where the guides are now. Then we can go in with a low intensity and sort of soften out the edges.
I feel like I did
with,
this.
like a more gray.
Did I... Do I need to save it? Body hair density. Wait, did it not do it? Did I fuck it up, dude? Oh no, did I fuck it up, bro? Oh shit. There's no shot I did, right? Bro, I think I fucked up. Oh no, I did fuck up. That's such a shame. That is such a shame. Yeah, it didn't save it. It didn't save. Control Z, no, it's past that. Fuck, bro. That's a shame. It didn't save the map. Damn, bro. That's a shame. Damn. Okay. I gotta repaint in the face and then remember to save it this time. Damn, bro. That's such a shame. That sucked so much, bro. God damn it. Oh. Okay. Well, I gotta repaint in where this stuff goes. Oh yeah, you see? Now as soon as I'm... Yep, now it's all actually coming about. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I needed to redo it anyway, I guess. There you go. Oh, but you know what? Fuck. Dude, okay, there's so many things going wrong here. It's okay. Hold on. I gotta just get rid of this guy. This is Yeah, I gotta get rid of this guy. Cause it's this that I need. Oh man. Dude. Oh man. I just keep on oh my god. I just keep on messing up. My bad, y'all. Okay, let's do this. File, export, FBX. You can see all the learning process happening live here. There we go. Otter, export. Damn. Is it a lot to pay someone for this? Yeah. That's the reason why I'm doing it myself. So what was my mistake? I didn't save the map out, but I also made some modifications to this by giving him this bottom lip here, right? Because I really like the way that the bottom lip was in the example, so I need to have hair coming from here and have this bottom lip be a little bit more pronounced, I think. And because of that, it means that I also need to, I need to have a new, like, thing for me to be able to do that. I almost feel like it's a little bit closer, though. Hold on, I'm making more changes. A lot of this process is honestly just like going back and forth. Like, it might seem counterproductive, but in all reality, it's like this going back and forth bit is just such a part of the process. It's an unavoidable thing. Even in the video that like I was learning, that has been really helping me out with a lot of this stuff, he goes back and forth between all these different processes so much once he like takes another look at it. Like, he gets through with basically everything and then goes back and like makes modifications to things. You know what I mean? It's just one of those like facts of how these processes go. So, it's just something that you come to expect it, which is fine. I'd rather redo it and make sure it's right than just like go with the fact that it's wrong and always know that's there kind of thing. There we go. Something like that. Oh, be how it be. Fine tuning is the way, it really do be. Let's actually grab all of this stuff here. I think we're going to move it back a bit. I'm probably going to take this And then move it down. Scale it in a little bit, move it down. And then move this inwards. Uh-oh. Do I need to grab all this stuff too, maybe? One of the things I really don't want to have happen is I don't want it to be, and it's something I just got to mess around with the rig part probably. I really don't want to have it where, like, you guys see those, the metahuman stuff kind of thing where it's like, or whenever you see people do a lot of the, what am I looking for? There's a lot of people that whenever they do the, face tracking in Unreal Engine, it's like super teethy, and I really don't like that. I really don't like it. It's part of the reason, like for me personally, it's like I can appreciate the technology and everything that's going through with it, but it's kind of, what's that game that it's like, it's this right here.
And
I forgot what the game is, but like,
I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I need it to capture whether I'm acting scared.
it shows way too much teeth.
And sometimes, all I need is a look.
Maybe it's also just the person that they have for it,
I need performance capture to
but
work like a mirror.
I really don't like how teethy it is. And maybe that's just part of the rig. Same thing with this right here. Like you can see her, it's just like normal, but this right here is super teethy. And I think that's just like a really weird thing. I don't know if that's a rigging issue or what, but I don't like it. You'll be building your PC to start doing this too, 3D modeling again. Any tips I can use? Stick to it. Start small, work big. Don't hop into a big thing instantly. Yeah, the teethiness is like throwing me off for a lot of this stuff. It's just very odd. So I'm hoping that that doesn't wind up being this character. But I think that's just going to be, I have to make sure in the rigging process, you know what I mean? So, Uncanny Valley, very much so, very much. Okay, so we have this guy. What I need to do is I need to duplicate him. And we'll do OTV Groom. Turn this off, hop into here, select this, invert, and delete. So it's just this guy, because this is where we need the hair to go. Honestly, I'm probably even going to just delete the areas I know is not going, it's just not going to have hair. So I know that I'm not going to want any here. So let me just go ahead and do that real quick. It'll just make the actual process of putting it on a lot easier. And I don't have to worry about like painting in these little areas, these little nooks. You know what I mean? There you go. Just grab all this stuff. Shoot all this as well. Grab all that. Alright, let's delete his nose. Don't need anything in the eye. Where does it go on the eye? I feel like, so like the eyelid itself does not need any. So let's grab this. These. Go. Delete those. I think that works. Maybe grab one more additional layer there. There you go. Same thing here. Let's grab this. Delete that. Nice. Okay, so we got those. What else do we need? The bottom lip protrudes out a lot. Yeah, but it's gonna protrude. It's gonna seem a lot less once we actually start to add the hair. Once we actually add the hair in here, it's going to puff out to here. Because you got to think, like, there's going to be hair here, and it's going to puff out to, like, right here. So it's not really going to seem like it's protruding out a lot because of that, right? It's kind of like whenever you see a dude, like... It's kind of like this effect, right? It's like you see a guy with a beard compared to without a beard, you know? Like this is his actual chin, but then you see this and you think that his chin actually comes out to here, right? But in reality, his chin is right there. It's the hair that really adds that definition. It's going to be the same thing for the protrusion of the lip. The lip is going to protrude out, but then the hair is going to like fall underneath it to even it out. You know what I mean? So what Smith is saying is he's his own rigger? Yes. Unless that has another connotation to it that I'm not familiar with. Let's get rid of the nails here. Go. Get rid of these. Nope, just asking. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing it. It's all gonna be done by me. Which is less of a pride thing and more of a it's too expensive to get someone else to do the things. If it was cheap enough to do it, then I just have someone else do it. But actually, you know what? Even then, I probably wouldn't. Not again for pride stuff, but I eventually want to be able to make games. And I feel like that I would need that knowledge if I would ever want to do that, you know? If I'm ever going to get to a part where I can make Smith games, I probably need to learn how to do some of the basics of stuff like that. Big scale games, definitely going to be more of like getting other people in to do the thing. But for this stuff, you know, different story. I can paint the palms, I feel like. I feel like the palms are okay to not do that with. Okay, so now that we have this guy, a little bit more terrifying for you. Let's go into the UV editing. And let's go into here, select all this, everything here, and then invert it and pack to others. There we go. That's all I needed. Oh shit. Let's go UV maps. Let's create one. We'll call this UV underscore hair. Okay. And now we'll do pack to others. Oh, undo. Shit, undo. I want this, and this to be there. And then invert pack to others. Is that song a remix of Super Mario World? I don't think so. It's just the Cuphead OST. What type of game would you like to make? There's a couple of different ones. There's a couple of different games I have in mind. One of them I have in mind is a, it's kind of like a roguelike deck builder-ish kind of game, but it deals with a language that I'm creating. It's kind of based around the magic system of the world. Okay, now let's go to texture paint. We have the face density here. And let's go and start drawing this in. Yeah, I have this idea kind of for a it's a roguelike deck building game that revolves around probably something having to do with the language I'm creating, because it's based on the magic system of the world as well. Magic system of the world as well. It's all based on enchantments, and the enchantments are through this language, this ancient language. So it'll probably be something along those lines. I'd have to work it out a bit more, all the little bits and pieces. Right now, I'm more worried about, like, the stories. You know what I mean? Eventually, like, the big boy game is going to be, like, the big project is probably going to be something more action RPG. But that's much later on down the road. That's not even something I really like. I have an idea of what I want the story to be for that, but I don't have, like, I don't even want to, like, start really diving deep into a lot of that stuff, because I don't want to be pushed to try to do that first. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it. I know absolutely nothing about any of that stuff, and to start off with such an ambitious project feels like it would probably demotivate me more than anything to try to get it done. I'm just not about that. You got to pace yourself correctly, you know? Just need 50 million monies, 50 million monies. It would be cool to have my own studio one day, though. That'd be nice. I guess that's kind of like end goal kind of thing. Be able to have my own studio, to be able to make stuff like this come to life with a team. That'd be nice. Let's lower this down quite a bit more. There we go. Gonna fade this out a bit. Let's add a little bit more here. Okay. So now that I have this, fade this a little bit more. Actually, this needs to be pretty harsh, I think. There we go. There we go. Like that. Like that. Ooh. There we go. Okay, so we have this. So now I need to save it. I really need to make sure I save this. How do I save this? Image. Save. Okay, I saved it. So we should be good. Let me just make sure, but we should be good. He makes a Skyrim rip, but the lore is just otters and beavers fighting for turf. Isn't that just Biomutant? How does one apply? Get your resume ready. Get your portfolio set up. You always wanted to make a video game? I've literally dreamt up a concept of a Pokemon game that has every region. I think there is a project already that's working on that, if it hasn't gotten shut down by Nintendo. There was a project for something similar for Halo for a bit, where it's just like a non-stop Halo game. Like, there is no, like, pause in the thing. They added... I just forgot what the name of the thing was. They really do foul play. You've been thinking about this since roughly 2005, so... Oh, well, I mean... what I'm saying is that, like, I'm sure that there's places that... I'm sure there's already a group that's working on that type of thing. So, get your shit together and show them that you're able to do it. If you want it, you know? That's all I'm trying to get at. Okay, so I need to add... hair going along here. Okay. Get some going here as well. Probably don't need that many along here. How many directions is it going to wind up going? I guess here. There we go. Under here. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think this about covers it. Okay. So we have this. So now what I need to do is I need to go in with this. I need to start combing it this way. Go. Oh, shit. That's probably not good. This is so hard to be able to see properly. Go back to here. There we go. Let's turn off symmetry for a second so I can get this kind of going the way I want it to. This needs to come off to the side here, here. Definitely needs to be a bit of a gap there, and I'm probably gonna have to paint that in. So I'm gonna go back into the texture paint, probably, in order to fix that. Because it has that little gap there in the center that I like. Here we go. Bring all these guys going this way. All right. Is the scar on his face going to be bald, hairless patch? It is, yeah. Again, that's going to be like one of those things I add in once I'm going to go back in and like make sure that that's set up properly. Just for right now, we're just going to leave it with hair on until I can get that set up and then go in and work on the details. It's kind of like what you do with just all art stuff is like you start off with primary forms and then work your way down to the details. Same thing goes for this case too. I might even need to make this hair a little bit longer, but we can mess with that a little bit later. Okay, so now that I have this here, now I'm going to go into the modifiers here. Okay, I'm going to go into the modifiers. Let's add and interpolate hair curves. See if I did this correctly this time. This is the surface I want. I'm going to use UV underscore hair. I think that's right. Is that the right one? UV underscore hair with caps. Okay. Bam. UV underscore hair. Let's do the thing here. Face density. Wait. Did it? Bro, did it not save again? I hit save. Oh, I did. Okay. Oh my god, bro. It's giving me a heart attack right now. Okay, so I did save it, right? Save. I'm just making sure, bro. Okay. So it should be saved. Let's go back here. Let's go back to object mode, curves. Let's change the density to 1000. Hey, there we go. Okay, I think it's starting to work, actually. Okay. So now I just need to... Interesting, okay. Crank this number up. Let's do 10,000. There we go. 500, 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Yeah. All right, look at that. We're starting to do the thing. 3D modeling seems like a cruel process. It's something, bro. It's definitely something.
Grab a book and get some air. So
How terrifying does this look right now? Interesting. That is not what I was looking for. Oh, can you hear my computer in the background? It's funny.
Strum the old banjo. You can
Hmm.
practice your Lindy Hop. And maybe later sing with your barbershop.
Huh.
Why not take
I forgot how to get this going.
a break and come back for more? Or then come back for more.
I could have sworn I needed to strip it, do it to strip.
Back for more.
Not Eevee. That's so weird. Because this looks right. Oh, it did, I thought. Maybe it doesn't. Huh. I'm trying to understand why it's not working properly. How to get hair to look right in Cycles Blender.
I haven't worked with well-known projects or corporations yet, but it's only a matter of time because 3D is my love and passion, and and I'm so happy it has come. I'll show you how to adjust.
That's not what I'm looking for. This is not really what I'm looking for. Hair, no, fuck. Strand or strip for Cycles hair. Curves, viewport display, switch to strip. Oh, you know what the issue is, actually? Okay, I know what the issue is. I forgot. I just need to add a modifier to it. I need to add a... fuck, what is it called? It's a hair... Oh, fuck, what is it called? I'm losing my mind right now. Utility. Here we go. Set hair curve profile. Here we go. This is what I needed to do. Okay, and then from here, that's when I can set the radius really small. There. Okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. Okay, so we need it even smaller. 0.0001. There we go. Okay. Now we're starting to get things that look more like hair. Let's do a... Oop. Duplicate haircut? Whoa. How do I put it here? No. Here? Interesting. He's got a lot of flies around his face, dude. That's not what I'm looking for. If I turn that off, does this matter? Yeah, it does. Cool. Why does this have to be so high? I feel like the density should not need to be that high. Bad for a day? You're telling me. Let's go back to the video thing real quick. It feels like he did not have to set his this high.
UV map, just select our
He has it set to 1000. And it looks a lot better.
Body, not just
And he didn't
head,
add
so
that many hair
where
curves
the
either.
map. Fin out the curves, viewport display, set related modifier. You can see where this is going. Then I'll add another modifier under right.
So why do I have to add so much more to mine? It just seems kind of crazy. Do we have another recommendation for a game soundtrack? I feel like I want to switch it off of this. It's starting to get a little bit much. I can dig it.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
Yeah, it's already coming together pretty nice. He's crashing. Try to figure out what I want to do here. Let's set this to 0.5. Ooh, Jet Set Radio would have been a good one, Biggie. That's fair. That's totally fair. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. Let's see. Let's try setting this to 3. Let's take away maybe a 0 from this. That was good, Sudden. Oh, that's awesome, dude. No, we didn't wind up getting into anything, to be honest with you. Just kind of been working on this the whole time. Hair. What do I want to do here? Trim hair? Let's put this at 0.003. Let's try 0.007. Welcome back, Box. How's it going so far? Not too bad. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. I really don't know. So I'm trying to learn. You know what I mean? I feel like the number I have is so much higher than the number he has, but he still has a lot more hair. And I don't understand why.
Surface UV map, just select our hair UV map. Be sure that's the one that you select. Then add another modifier under guides and hair clump modifier. And on this, be sure to turn off existing guides. And you can control the clump size with...
Okay. Clump. Turn that off. Whoa.
Guide distance. And then
Oh no, he set his up
add
more.
more hair.
Okay, he set his to 1, 2, 3, 4, so 50,000. Still, I'm set so much higher, I feel like. Maybe it's just because my hair isn't as long. So it has a lot more it has to cover with that space. This looks terrifying.
Just in the interpolated modifier, you can see where this is going. Then I'll add another texture, just select the one. This UV map, just select our hair UV map. Be sure that's the one you select. Then add another modifier under guides and hair clump modifier. And on this, be sure to turn off existing guides. And you can control...
Okay. Do I play VR chat? No. What's with the horror music? This isn't horror. It's Doom Eternal. Oh, what's going on, Abe? How you doing, dude? What are you trying to get right? Just how it looks overall. I'm just trying to understand how I want to do it. You know what I mean? Trying to get this kind of look here, and it's a lot of playing around with modifiers that I've never really played around with as much before. So just trying to make sure I get it right, you know? Let's try setting this to 2. I just want it to look good. Let's set this to 1. Okay, that really thins it out. Let's change this to a 3. Maybe a 5 after the 3. Maybe just a 4. Oh, took out a 0. What if I actually set this back to a 3 and then add a duplicate? Probably going to act up here for a second. Have I played the new Elden Ring game? No, I've not. I really wasn't interested until I was told that there was a character that plays just like Sekiro, and I became a lot more interested in it. Elden Ring has definitely like been a game that I've kind of fallen out of love with. I just don't really have any desire to go through and replay it at the moment. I feel like I feel like it's just such a pain in the ass to replay it. Elden Ring was too hard for you? Oh, how come? If you do question mark faction, it'll help you out extreme. Mouth, where the tongue at? It's right here. I really think you should, son. You cheated your way through? Why? Where's the enjoyment there? I don't know how to do this. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. He's speaking heresy? What? About the what? About VR chat? You like the lore, not the gameplay? Why don't you just watch a video? Lobe. Thank you for the follow on, sorry, the sub on YouTube, dude. VR chat? Yeah. You said you fell out of love with Elden Ring. Oh! I played the other games from FromSoft and realized that Elden Ring was kind of like doo-doo in a lot of ways. It's got its like upsides, but there's definitely a lot of downsides. So let's go to texture paint. Let's turn off the curves. Let's add a little bit extra in here. Did I, you know what? Yeah. Shit. go. Sorry, I'm trying to like figure this out real quick. Is this even in the thing? Oh, it is. Nice.
They combine sentinel and hell energies together, refine and created.
Is it working?
With it, they did wondrous things. Save worlds from extinction.
What happened? Is it? Where is this thing? Seems like everything worked out. Huh. Where's this at? I don't know if it's actually working or not. That's so odd. Hey, what's up, Blue? I am not understanding. Dark Souls 3 is your favorite. It's great. Because videos don't let you go where you want and see what you want to see. Gotcha. I think one of the things that killed it for me especially was probably like Sekiro and all that, to be honest. It's just such a good game. It's like, it's so hard to be able to justify the other bits just because of how great it was. What was that noise? I could have sworn I just heard like something go off. Like notification wise, I just didn't see it. I don't know why I can't paint this in. Let me go. I'm in UV editing. Let me go back to object mode. No, let me go to edit. Fuck. Go to edit. And unwrap. Okay. Select everything. Go grab this, maybe? This? Why are you fucking up? Ooh, that's nice. Let's repack it real quick. Where's this at? Normalized scale, maybe? I'll do rotation enable, that's fine. Pack. Let it do its thing. You like the caves and the dungeons are similar, except with different enemies or bosses? The caves and dungeons are okay. I don't know. Can you say line up? What's up, Jay? I don't want to spook people here. It's a little late right now, Jay. I don't want to mess up my neighbors. Sorry, brother. Hope you're having a good day, though. I'm sorry just to disappoint. Part of me did really kind of want to play some Rivals today. Oh, did I fuck this up? I bet I did. I did. Shit. I did fuck it up. All right. Well, I guess I got to repaint it. Womp womp. Gosh, it's just bugging. I don't know why it's acting so slow right now. It's having a rough time. God damn, dude, this is so rough. Why is this freaking out so much? I think I might need to save this to temp. Yeah, part of me did kind of want to play some rivals today. I don't know, maybe I'll do a little bit. Who knows? Also partly because this is just not doing exactly what I'm looking at. Memory leak? I don't think so. I think it's just, I think maybe part of it, and maybe I'm wrong, but maybe part of it is that I'm just working off of an SSD, like a portable SSD rather. Maybe that's causing some issues here. I just try to save it onto the actual computer itself. Maybe that'll help out. Okay, so now that we have it here, let's paint some of these areas. There we go. I'll go in with the strength and turn that down quite a bit. Let's get a little bit of hair going in throughout here. Nothing crazy though. Some Phantom of the Opera type shit here. Yeah, maybe DK. I might. I was really hoping to be able to play with some of the homies, man, but they all dipped. they all decided nah. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna play with some people today. Yeah, I'm excited. And literally every single one of them just said nah. You play some viewer games? Maybe. Viewer games are just a bitch and a half to like track who's going next and shit. That's why we had Blacksmythtv usually be able to help out with that, but that thing's been like up and down overall. And it's hard to focus on like wanting to fix it because I've been so focused on this stuff. I've been trying to direct my attention. I'm really bad at multitasking. There we go. Something like that looks pretty decent. And then for this, just make this big and get rid of a lot of it here. There we go. Okay, I think that looks a lot better than what it was before, which is good. So now I should be able to save this. Image, save. Okay, so now when we go back into the modeling area, just for today, or are they mostly just done with marbles in general? It's hard to say. One of them I'm not so sure. The other two just had other stuff going on today. And Interesting. I don't know what's going on here. What happened here? What? Very odd. I guess I gotta delete this. Okay, weird. Probably because I changed up the UV map. Let's see. Let's just do this instead. It might not be the right thing to do, but I'm gonna try it out. Okay, so we got some crazy shit going on here, but let's see if we can make it mo better. So let's turn all this stuff down. Interpolate hair curve. I'm actually going to turn this off. Let's do this face density. UV hair. That's good. All right. See you later, Blue Shell. Have a good one, dude. Okay. Hair curve profile set up. Let's add a modifier, a trim hair curves. And we'll do this down here. Let's set this to 0.003. Too small. 0.03. Too big. 0.005. 0.01. Okay. Getting somewhere. Let's go into the sculpt mode. Let's get the comb here. We turn off interpolate. I don't have like any fucking things on here. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go and do a density brush. Kind of poke it all around here. There you go, something like this. Let's just get the big delete brush and get rid of a lot of these guys. Turn on symmetry here. Get rid of a lot of this body here. There we go. Nice. Missed that guy. Okay, so we got this now. Now let's get our comb here. Start to comb this in the right direction. Maybe. Why is this not working? Come on, you. I know you're spiky, but, like, help me out here. I don't know why this is, like, so fucking rough. I'll make this big. Go. Go. Drag this down. Oh, there we go. That works a lot better, actually, somehow. And up. This needs to come down. It's kind of just like up in the face. That's some crazy acupuncture. Yeah, I guess I'm switching species over to a porcupine at this point. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get rid of this. I tried to make it work, and I just am not a fan of how this is coming out. So we're gonna get rid of all that. I'm gonna do the add brush here. I need to figure out, how do I space it out mo better? I feel like I need to space it out better. Oh, 1 second. Front faces only. Oh. I thought I put the otter underneath. My bad. I had to go get Hannah some wine. Whew. Am I almost done? What is almost done? You know? What really is that? What does that mean? I feel like it's just too many. How do I add less? You know? I don't know how I add less. I feel like it's not the radius. Is it? Oh, it is the radius. There we go. There we go. This looks pretty fucking metal right here, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty cool. There we go. To answer your question, though, kind of. That's like the best way I feel like I can answer it, is that he's kind of close to being done. You know? Split Gate 2? I don't even have Split Gate 2. I don't even have Split Gate 1. This music actually goes great with this. Are you using a mouse or a drawing pad? At the moment, I'm using a mouse. Typically, I would use my drawing pad right here, but I'm not. Do I have a reason? No. Oh, this is working a lot better. Okay, so I'm gonna draw these things going down here. I know they look like really thick boys right now. We're gonna make some adjustments. Just for the time being, this is what they're gonna look like. It also kind of helps me see what the hair flow is gonna look like as well. Makes it a little bit easier to understand. go. I'm gonna split this off right here. There you are. Ooh, let's get this up a little bit. Not that much. Make these go down. Oh. There we go. Some more of these going this way. Come on, you. Oh, yeah. We need a fail compilation video of you trying to make this once it's done. Oh, well. Not only have I not been recording this whole time, but you won't have the time to watch that video. You think watching The Lord of the Rings takes a long time? A fail compilation of me, like, making this stuff and then failing would take forever to watch. It's like 90% of the interactions here. Let's turn off the symmetry. I think the symmetry is actually kind of hurting me here. I think it's causing some things to pop up that need to not. Okay, so we have all of this. And that's good. Now, can we turn this into something that looks better than what it does now? So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to adjust some of this right here. So let's add another 0 to this bad boy. There we go. That looks a lot more like hair. Maybe too thin, though. Let's make this a 5. That might be too thick, though. So let's make it a 2.5. I think that could probably work. Are you more of a Nintendo or Steam fan? Are you talking about like the Steam Deck versus the Switch? Steam Deck, 100%. Are you going to add the hair in layers? Yes. It's going to be, at the moment, 2 sets, but it might change to 3 or more. Would you have sourdough or dill? Probably dill. I like dill. Dill's a good herb, you know? I put that shit in my ranch. Solid. Sourdough is just kind of plain. Having the dill really like adds a kick to it, you know what I mean? Okay, I think this is looking pretty solid. So now we're gonna go in the interpolate hair curves. Let's turn this on. And we got, okay, that's face density already there. Let's change this to 10, maybe. I feel like it didn't add anything. Now it did. Okay. I feel like it could probably still use more. Whoa. That's a lot. 0.00. Wonder why it is so sensitive. It's kind of interesting. Maybe. Oh, that's the thing that's messed up. 0.005? No. 0.0025? Still kind of all over the place. 0.001. It's just a little bit better. Frizz. It's a lot of frizz. 0.001. Adds a little bit of something going on there. And then let's add a duplicate hair curves. Let's see, where do we want to put this? Probably here? Or probably after the interpolate. I don't feel like the duplication is doing anything then. Not really. How do I... Do I gotta change the radius maybe? I think I gotta change the radius. Let's change this radius. Oh yeah, that's why. There we go. Let's do that. Even less so. This guy looks terrifying. It's funny. This also looks terrifying in a different way. Let's do the trim hair. Let's make it 0.5. A little bit less so. Still floating hairs, which I don't understand. Because I feel like they should be, with the surface deform, it should definitely not do that. What if I turn that off? Let's just add another 0 here. Okay. This is starting to get more and more like it. It's just a lot of fucking density for what? What if I do this 0.001? Oh, interesting. What did I do? 1? What if I do this to 10? Does it make a difference? I can't tell if this actually makes a difference. It doesn't seem like it makes a difference. Okay. Yeah, it's still doing music. It's getting closer, though. It is getting closer. I feel like there needs to be a little bit less up here. Let me save it. We also need to go, let's go back into the texture paint. Let me turn this off. Let's go into, oh, here. Let's go to texture paint. What the fuck happened? Oh, I'm in the wrong order. That's why. This order. Let's go texture paint. And do that. Just draw straight through here. Just like that. Let's see what this looks like. I feel like I'm probably going to, let's make it a little bit thinner there. There we go, something more like that. See how this looks. And then maybe a little bit less up here. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Something a little bit less up here. Let's save it. Bam. We'll go back to the modeling. See what this is. Bam. Ooh. I mean, it started kind of to do it. I might need to add some more coloring up here. What happened? What do you mean? Should we? I'm gonna hop into the shading tab real quick. Let's go to the rendered view. Let's select the hair. Turn that off. And okay, so we got a fur material. Let's add in a hair. Can we not? Weird. Can I not add in a thing? All? Why can't I? Weird. Maybe if we do this, we'll call this hair 01. There we go. Let's change this to a principal. Let's do a hair BSDF here. Plug that into that. Get rid of that. And then I forgot what it is. I don't know why it's not being selected. Oh, because it has the other thing. Let's get rid of this. Hello? It is selected. It's not doing it, though. He's looking more hairy now? He is. He's getting there. Thought you had to restart again? Ah, no. Light paths.
Your super shotgun is nearby. A relic from your past. The priests have
How?
kept it hidden from you in this remote location.
Can't see eye in tiny eye. Render properties, light paths, mouse modes, at least 2, transmissions, at least 1. Wait, what is it saying? Total. Let's try 20. 20? I feel like I just can't see my eyes. I don't know why. That's odd. I found the latest version of my Tiny Eye transparent BSDF was changed to a glass BSDF. Where is this at? Is it? It's not the iris, right? Tiny iris. I feel like I should definitely be able to see the eye more. And I just can't. Because the eye isn't supposed to be completely black. It's like I can almost see it. Oh. Whoa. What just happened? It changed the color now. That's odd. Okay. It changed the color of the hair. Huh. Interesting. He looks like you just told him the most out-of-pocket shit he's ever heard in his life, basically. Basically, Ev. Interesting. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how we do some of this stuff here. Okay. I just don't understand why the eyes are not working properly. Oh. That might be why. It doesn't have a texture? Why? Like, this is... here. What is this? Iris. What happened to the... Interesting. That might be the issue. I just don't know why it's an issue. Maps, otter, eyes, iris. Okay. Did it work? Iris? Seems like it did. Like, this is what his eye should be. Hold on. Let's go into the rendered mode again. It's material view. Let's go rendered. Okay. I think am I starting to see it? Or is that just the hair again? It might just be the hair. Hold on. Turn off these curves. I just want to be able to see the eyes, and I feel like I'm just not able to. And I don't understand why. Okay, so okay, so that's not working correctly. Because it's just pitch black. Interesting. I'm going to UV editing. Interesting. Okay, so there's that. Let's hide this. So this should have the right thing. Do I have to unwrap it? Unwrap? Okay. So now does it work? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to just like figure this shit out because obviously ain't making much sense here for me. Bam. Unwrap. Oh, unwrap. Okay, so now let me save it. If I unhide that and I go back into the shading tab because it's unwrapped, and then so it does look like it's there now, which is good. Uh-oh. Everything is frozen. That is not good. Let's go into here, Alt-H. Right. Ooh. Oh, it's because I have the alpha turned down all the way. There we go. Let's turn the alpha up. It's just pitch black, though. Which is also not right. This is kind of a pain in the dick. I don't know why it's causing this many issues. I have another idea. So if I have this and I unwrap it. Oh. Mark seam. Unwrap. Okay, I don't think these were exported out properly, and I think that's part of the reason why this is causing so many issues. I just don't know what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so the eyes are probably going to have to just be something that is fucked for right now, and that I'll come back and fix. Because I just don't think it's worth trying to get it to work right now. To be honest, I think it's just one of those things I'm gonna have to like go through and like make right again, because this is like just pitch black and odd. So I'm gonna have to play around with it. This is why we have saved versions though, because it was working at one point and then the export went weird, so that's fine. So this, I saw when he was getting into one of these that he was talking about how it was colored, and I liked how it was coming out.
We're going to take a break from fight so that we have some loader to be paired. Then we're going to create a new texture map called War Paint. Is the code on that? And before we have this paint, edit the War Paint on what, and then we'll just plug that into a mix shader.
I'm trying to see where he started the coloring process.
I'll remember which hair on the head to the reference. Just keep defaulting back to the rubber hair. What areas need less? What areas to improve? Now I'm going to add some more color variation to the shader, so I'm going to add another color ramp and plug the intercept of the curves.
That's interesting. He had a different plugin, or not plugin, but like a different thing in there.
So this part will add up.
That I feel like kind of worked for the otter model here, because it wasn't black hair, it was like having the brown hair. I think it might be in this area.
In the render.
So it's still showing up black.
Right, it's looking pretty good.
So it might have been even the first video.
All right, so with matter, looking white.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Now the page bodies are like 12 minute.
That's so weird. I thought he... There's another thing that talked about the melanin level of the hair. And I like that approach, I feel like, a lot better, because it gave a lot more natural colors. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I have that. Oh, direct coloring over to melanin concentration. So if I select the hair again, instead of direct coloring, I want melanin concentration. And I can turn this and adjust this. Oh, dude, look at that. That's so cool. And I feel like that's going to get me a lot more natural of a color, which is what I'm going for. Okay. That's sick. I'm gonna have to play around with it, of course. But like, if we can match the colors up pretty decently, that'd be pretty nice. I just, okay, so. So if I take out all the redness. That's cool, man. Definitely has a little bit of redness in there, though. All right. I think we're making a lot of progress. I am happy that we gave him a little bit more of a bottom lip there. I think it looks pretty good. Probably could make some adjustments to where the hair is growing on it so it thins out a little bit more up here. But that's kind of getting into the nitty gritty of it. Overall, I think we're making some good strides for the hair stuff, though. I think that's looking pretty nice. It kind of looks like a ferret. I mean, they're part of the same family. They're both mustelids, so I think it'll look a lot more like an otter once it, like, comes to fruition. I just need to work on the little tiny bits. JD240, thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, definitely need to make some adjustments here, but it's coming along pretty decent. Need to darken this pink up. It's a little bit too bright. Just doesn't go with everything, kind of stands out too much. This is a really clear cut. Needs to be a little bit thinner here. Just in general, the flow needs to be a lot better. Should we add in... I think... Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and just add like a base thing for the body. I think I'm going to add a base thing for the body. And then I might call it there. Because it's going to need a lot more adjustments, but now I at least have an understanding of how I need to do the rest of the stuff, and which I think is important. So let's see. Do I have a body? Yep, body hair density. So let's change this to density, body hair density. And let's go in through and add this stuff. How you doing though, JD? There we go. Let's add in all this. It's gonna be super, super basic. Refine as we go kind of thing. Does encroach on the face quite a bit here. I don't understand your question. What is this called? You having an avatar? Are you talking about like streaming with having like a character kind of thing? Oh, that's called VTubing. It's just VTubing. Virtual tube. Bunch of different ways to be able to do it. There we go. Alright, I know it's not on the bottom of the feet. I'm just going to do that real quick just because it's going to mess me up. There we go. I also know it's on the hands, but I don't care as much about that at the moment. Don't ask me why. It makes no sense. Okay, so we have this here. That's good. So now let me save this. I need to save this to my T9. Actually, we'll put this in FBX right now. Fuck it. What? No. We put this in 3D temp right now with everything else. Save. Okay. Do you know Burnt Peanut? Yeah. Well, I don't know him, but I know of him. He's got great content. Thank you for the follow, dude. There we go.
I will give you what
I used to watch your channel a while ago. Recently rediscovered your channel. Oh, what'd you used to watch it? Like what was I doing during that? Okay, let's save. Okay, so now that we have it saved, let's go back into modeling. Is that VTubing as well? It is. Yep, that's also VTubing. He has a little peanut guy, little peanut filter thing he's got going on. It's pretty cool. Okay, so we have that. Now let's go into object mode. Maybe. Six 16 skins? What's 616 skins? Let's do this. Select this guy. Add a fur. It's gonna be absolutely insane. Really crazy like. Let's do. Okay, there we go. Then we can switch this up so it's UV hair. Let's change this to body hair density for the interpolate. Let's turn the... Let's do a trim hair curves modifier. Set it here. Let's set the length to 0.02. It's too long still. 0.01. Still too long. Let's set it to 0.002. 0.0002. What the fuck? Okay, how about if I put it here? No, it does not seem to matter. This doesn't make any sense. What? Alright, I'm gonna just delete all this fucking hair right here. Let's go there. Let's go here. Oh, you know, it's probably because of all this shit going on too. Let's turn this stuff off. Bam. Let's get rid of all this. Go. Just draw some stuff in on my own here. Let's go. Delete all this. Let's do the density brush. What distance do I want here? Let's do something like this, maybe. Yeah, right there. That's fine. Okay, we have the symmetry turned on. It's way too much. I think you were playing Valorant, but I'm not sure. Wow, it's been a long time since I played Valorant, so. Props to you. That is quite a bit of time ago. Let's undo that. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, let me turn off this stuff right here. Let me turn the interpolate off. Okay, so now let's do curve shape 0.02. Oh, that is nothing. What the hell? Why is that so shit? Oh, it's because I got trim hair curves. And it's on like super low. Okay. Turn this off as well. Okay, now if I just put this on here, there we go. Okay. So that works. Just layer this guy up real quick. Or you can direct where we want it to go. Go. Okay, on the tail. On his legs here. This ain't gonna be perfect, but it'll at least get us in the right direction for us to be able to reapproach it later. Which is what I'm mostly trying to do right now anyway. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Is it a big difference between the two? What's that? What do you mean by that? The two of what? go. Start brushing these guys down. Oh god, you skinned him? I did. That's what he deserved. Wait, what, Buckeye? Is there a new rocket skin out right now? There's a new rocket skin out? Is that what you're saying? Wild Winter is back? Oh, cool. Interesting time to bring it back, but fair enough. Thank you, Little Miss Honey. Long time no see as well. Welcome back in. There we go. There we go. Just redirect all these little dudes here. Okay. Pretty solid. Okay. I have these facing each other a little bit more. Nice. All right. Okay. So with all this here, let's turn this down a little bit. Have this go this way a little bit more. Okay, so now with this, now I feel like you can start adding stuff. How you been? Been lurking for a minute while you've been fighting the hair mapping? Oh, it's I'm all right. It's just craziness. All the craziness. Per usual. Trying to get this guy to fucking work, and he's fighting me every step of the way. But it's gonna happen, damn it. Cactus Otter is sick. Thank you. Wait, so Buckeye, are you saying that there's a new rocket skin out though? Or are you just saying the Wild Winter? Is Wild Winter Earth 616? Or what is that? I'm not understanding what you're saying. Okay. Now if we turn this on and we set this to 0.003, it's too small. 0.03. It's too long. 0.01. 0.015. I think I can live with 0.015 at the moment. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's do that. Then we'll do... Here, let's actually turn this guy off and turn this guy on. Let's do interpolate. Hair curves. Let's go to object mode instead. Turn this off. Okay. Turn this on. Set the distance to 0.001. Do a little bit of frizz, but again, 0.001. And surface deform. Let's go into the... I think we could probably set this to be a little bit longer, actually. I'm looking at it. Maybe even a little bit more. 0.03? Probably something like that could be okay. And then interpolate. Let's set this to 100, 123. Yeah, fuzzy boy. All right. And then we put the other thing on him too. All right, so don't line up completely. Need to fix that up. But just for this... Oh, okay. I didn't know that, Bucka. Let's go into the shading here. He looks fucking crazy. Oh, man. This looks so weird. This is very odd. This is very odd. Yeah. I'm probably going to need to change up quite a bit of things to be able to make this work out a lot better. But, you know. He's got some type of hair thing going on. That's crazy looking. Yeah, probably going to need something different for the ears. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Well, you know, this is definitely a step in the right direction. It is a step, and that's all I can really ask for. That being said, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I appreciate you. I hope you had a fun time. That is going to be where I am calling it a night. I have worked on this quite a bit today, and my head is hurting a little bit. So that being said, I'm going to head on out of here. I'm going to send you guys on over to... I can't send you over to him. I'm going to send you guys on over to Legend of Tim. He's currently playing some Pokemon right now, so go give him a whole hell of a lot of love. I will see you guys not tomorrow, but on Tuesday, next Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our standard time. I know we have a little bit of time off, but I hope that you guys wind up enjoying it. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much for being a part of all this. I'll keep you guys updated if I do wind up working on this. I don't think I really will, but if I do, I'll let you know. That being said, I'll see you guys next time, and until next time, continue exploring Smiths. Much love, everybody.